Hi everybody, I'm LA Ross. Welcome to another edition of TheWrap's Drinking with the Stars. We're here at Riviera 31 at the Sofitel in Los Angeles. I'm here with Patti Stanger of Bravo's Millionaire Matchmaker, and today we are drinking PS Match, which is Patti's brand new wine, just released. I have not tried it before, so cheers. So tell me about the wine while I drink the wine.
I've been in the liquor business for about 3 years. I'm an investor in Taikusaki. I drink, wine like religion. We have mixers on our show. What do we drink? We drink red and white. And so the first thing that we came out with is a sweet red sparkling from Italy. It's not too syrupy that the boys won't drink it. In fact, we had more men drinking it than women. Can you believe that? From drinking that? And the sparkle is actually organic and natural.
Okay.
In the fermentation process. And it's just got a hint of all the right ingredients, the berries, and it just makes you so juicy-goosey, and it's got that sweet little zing. You can start it or end it. You can take it on a picnic or take it to a black tie event. We were kicking ass with it for Valentine's Day, and it just came out. What I did love about getting into the wine business is Cameron Hughes, who's like one of the leaders in the industry, helped me pick out my wines, and I did what I wanted to do. I wasn't going to go do what everybody else. We have a Cab and we have a Prosecco coming out in November, and we also have a Chardonnay, but I added green apple to it, so we'll have to bring that next time. And the one thing good about it is you don't have to be a millionaire to drink like one, because I don't know about you, but I go broke looking at all these wines out there.
This obviously is a kind of a newer pursuit for you, but you've been doing, you've been doing matchmaking forever, but you've been doing Millionaire Matchmaker now. You're celebrating, very recently you shot your 100th episode, right?
100th episode, it'll air in the next few weeks with Brooklyn Tankard. She actually leads us in her finale, and then we hit our 100th episode, and 8 years later, and I'm still here, and I'm like, thank you, the gods, the reality gods up there. Because who knew, right? I'm one of the original 3 on Bravo. It's me, Jeff, and Vicky. And then we have to give it to Mr. Lipton, because he's actually the original one. Yes.
That's true. That's exciting.
Yes, it was really, really exciting. I didn't even know it till we started counting, like the last minute, like right before the episode. And what was really great is this season it's celebrities dating regular people. I mean, anybody can be fixed up. We have more matches than ever this season. Kenya Moore, one of my closest friends, is dating the guy that I fixed her up. Taylor Dane, Marisol Patton. We got some good dates this year. Women were really stepping up to the cause. We sounded the alarms for the celebrities, and I thought it was mostly going to be men coming in, but a lot of women.
Well, that was going to be my next question, is because it's a more celebrity focus now. Do you have different considerations for the people that have more of a public life?
Yes,
when you're
you know what it's like to be in the public eye. It's not an easy thing, and men date you for the wrong reasons. They want to financially get on your bandwagon. They want to get famous, and I had to make sure that I was dealing with celebrities dating, successful men or men with ambition who had a direction of where they were going. I wasn't going to give them a schlub. No slackers or no scrubs, as Chili would say here.
I know this is probably a question you get all the time, but what's the single biggest piece of advice you would give to someone looking for love?
Well, I'd say get out there. With all the apps online, from Tinder to Farmers or Us, there's something for everyone. I mean, I just saw today there's a new one called Whipper, and it's for the 50 Shades of Grey crowd, where you actually get into the bondage and, you pick the girl who hits you a little bit or blindfolds you or whatever.
Oh my God, I've not heard of that.
There's something for everyone.
That's fantastic.
We have our time for over people 50 and over. I mean, there's no reason to not get out there. And it used to be the dateless and desperate. When I was in the business 25 years ago, my mom, my grandmother were matchmakers. You got online, you were a loser. Now it's you're a winner, and maybe I'll pick you. Tinder 101. You got to use every means you can to meet the one. There are more women in the United States than men. So we're at disadvantage. In New York, it's 5 women and 1 guy. You got to get to the suburbs if you want to find true love there. And so I say take whatever advantage you can.
So I was reading an article a little bit ago that was basically calling you a feminist icon. And I was very intrigued by that. And I agree with it.
Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
It was a New Republic article, and this young millennial comes to me, and she kind of like worshipped me, and it was a really wonderful article, but I said, don't worship me, worship yourself. I feel your first investment is with you. You need to make your own money, make your own way, then get the guy. Because what happens if the guy loses his money like Madoff style, like in the market crash? The second thing I said is, I love Gloria Steinem, but I need my bra. I wasn't the bra burner person, Does that mean I want my car door open and my reservation made and the valet paid for make me anti-feminist? No. But at the end of the day, I still can pay my own way, and I don't need a man. Right? So what is a feminist? It used to be you could fry it up in a pan and you were all every woman. Then we went to the feminist route. We don't need a man. Well, I like men, you know? I like sex. I like intimacy, and you need another partner. You know, the vibrator only goes so far. It's true.
And then if you want to tell people when they can tune in to Millionaire Matchmaker.
Yeah, Millionaire Matchmaker moves March 1st to Sundays at 10 p.m. We've got a whole new experience in the second half, and the finale, we kick it up Teresa style. We actually flip the table there.